At All That Glitters, they know how much it means to couples to find the right wedding rings. That's why they offer tremendous selection of men's and women's wedding sets in an endless variety of styles and price ranges. Their jewelry representatives will listen to what you want and help you select something truly unique. They even have in-store goldsmiths who can help you design and create your own special wedding set. Selection, quality, and wholesale prices with 4 locations to serve you. When you want a gift they'll always remember, come to All That Glitters.
Oregon's biggest and best, the Salem RV Show. It's coming October the 10th through the 12th at the Salem Fairgrounds. You'll find a quality selection and the lowest competitive prices in the state.
Frightened teens hid their pregnancies from their parents on the next Maury.
Tonight on Hard Copy, Marv Albert's accuser finally steps out of the shadows and talks about that frightful fight night.
He jumped on her back, held her down, and started sinking his teeth into her flesh, saying all the time, "You like this. I know you like it."
Now hear Vanessa's story.
She served time after stalking Late Show star David Letterman. Now she's really shooting for the stars and talking to Hard Copy about her obsession with an astronaut.
I'm as enamored with Dr. Musgrave as he is enamored of me.
The Letterman stalker reaches for the outer limits.
It's the town with a dark secret, a doctor who bought and sold babies.
We paid him, and then we signed the birth certificate.
Now, decades later, one woman's confronting the truth about her parents and the past.
To meet my birth mother would be, that would be a closure for me.
A Hard Copy exclusive, one town's Black Market baby boom.
Brooklyn South is the new TV season's rapid-fire success. A gritty cop show about life and death on the New York streets. But now the show's getting a few Bronx cheers from the people in Brooklyn, where it's filmed.
It's nothing like what this program shows. All the violence and the picture of Brooklyn as being a place that's lawless and out of control.
Find out why some people are giving this new cop show a few NYPD boos. Plus, Matt McConaughey and Sandra Bullock play the field and play a jealous game of Can You Top This?
And we'll tell you who's on top when it comes to fame and fortune.
Hello and welcome from New York City. I'm Barry Nolan.
And I'm Terry Murphy. You're watching Hard Copy for Monday, September 29th.
A news poll here in New York City shows that 72% of the people would like to see Marv Albert back on the air. And one of those is the woman who set off the whole scandal in the first place. Marv's accuser is now going public, and her account of what happened is tonight's Top Copy. She had no face and no name. You knew her only as Marv Albert's accuser, the alleged victim. During the trial, she was portrayed as an unstable floozy, a gold digger, a crazy lady who likes to walk her pet turtle on a leash. But tonight, Vanessa Perhatch wants you to know her name, and she wants you to see her face. She has nothing to hide and nothing to be ashamed of. As much as Vanessa wants to be left alone, she wants you to know her side of the story. She told it exclusively to Andrea Pizer of the New York Post.
She's not feeling vindictive. She's feeling very sad it had to come to this.
Vanessa told Pizer she does not want Marv Albert to be sent to jail. She still cares about him. She says he desperately needs help.
She has no bitterness towards Marv. I think in a way she feels sorry for him. She's devastated that his father had to hear all this stuff. She would like to see him back at work. She just does not want to watch him on camera because as she told me, that would hurt her too much.
Vanessa hasn't decided whether she'll slap Marv with a civil suit. Many legal experts say she could easily sue him for damages. But Vanessa says this case wasn't about money, it was about justice.
Vanessa told me that if Marv, her old friend, had simply apologized to her after the incident, admitted he'd gone out of control, that there probably would have been no trial. Vanessa feels, if anything, he's a victim of his bad legal advice and his own arrogance, not of her.
As for the night of the attack in that Virginia hotel room, Vanessa remembers feeling terrified and helpless as Albert repeatedly bit her on the back. He'd done twisted and kinky things before, but never anything like that.
She was thinking, this is not the person I know. She wondered maybe he was on something. She didn't know what had gotten into him. What went through her mind was, I had better just ride this out. She said that she described it as being something like a rape.
Vanessa's not sure whether the emotional scars from that attack will ever disappear. She feels terribly betrayed by the man who once made her feel so good about herself. For now, Vanessa plans to take the rest of the week off and return to work next Monday. She says the only people she can truly trust right now are her son and daughter. Marv and his fiancée spent the weekend here in New York, holed up in his penthouse, ordering takeout. Here at the Ed Sullivan Theater, David Letterman is probably feeling pretty relieved tonight. The woman who stalked him for so many years has allegedly moved on to a new victim. And as Doug Bruckner reports for Margaret Ray, the sky's the limit.
The woman arrested 7 times for trespassing at TV star David Letterman's Connecticut home is now fixated on another celebrity. And who would have guessed that 45-year-old Margaret Ray would now be in love with a 62-year-old retired astronaut, Story Musgrave. Musgrave won fame by leading the spacewalk that repaired the Hubble telescope in 1993, and that's when he got Margaret Ray's attention.
I'm as enamored with Dr. Musgrave as he is enamored of me.
But when Ray allegedly started pounding on Musgrave's front door at 5:30 in the morning and then turned on his outdoor faucets when he didn't answer, she was arrested. In a closed-circuit TV hearing before an Orlando, Florida judge, there was this sad display.
You know what kind of reflection this is on you, that you won't let me leave the state on a promise to appear.
Ray said she started looking for the retired astronaut in Houston, but then learned from a private eye he'd moved to Florida. Ray denies there's a connection between her appearance at Musgrave's and the bizarre behavior at the Letterman house, where she once left cookies and an empty whiskey bottle in the foyer.
There's really no valid parallel between when I was a woman of letters to David Letterman and the situation now.
Why has Ray refocused her attention from comedian to astronaut? She says, quote, "Men of immeasurable intellect in this day and age are a rare breed, and I gravitate to them naturally." Margaret Ray's antics may seem comical to some, but here in Hollywood, no one's laughing. In stalker attacks in the 80s, one actress was murdered and another seriously injured. And in the 90s, a stalker suspect was shot on the grounds of Madonna's Hollywood house. Nothing to laugh off.
Thanks, Doug. Now it's the who's who of the business and entertainment world everyone wants to read. Forbes magazine's annual list of top moneymakers. Jerry Penacoli's here with a rundown of the rich and famous.
Terry, no surprises for the #1 spot. Microsoft Megabucks master Bill Gates taking the top spot for the 4th year in a row. Last year, the 41-year-old Gates made $400 million a week. Billionaire Bill Gates more than doubled his net worth from $18.5 billion to $39.8 billion last year, making him the richest man in the world, according to Forbes.
When he was poor, he was only worth $12 billion.
Cable TV magnate Ted Turner makes the Forbes list with $3.5 billion. Yeah, not bad. But is causing controversy by chastising billionaire Bill, saying he hoards his money. Charitable Ted just gave $1 billion to benefit United Nations causes.
I think Ted is a little loose with his words.
It's the dueling directors who top the richest entertainers on the list. It's Star Wars versus The Lost World, with George Lucas making $2 billion and Steven Spielberg at $1.1 billion.
He's got the best deal in Hollywood.
Oprah Winfrey stands alone on the list as the only African-American. She chatted up $550 million last year.
If she puts 5 more years under the belt, she'll be a billionaire.
Some entertainers who didn't make the fashionable Forbes list but have still amassed financial fortunes: David Copperfield, Tom Cruise, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Harrison Ford, and Tim Allen. They each made between $22 and $55 million last year. The poorest person on the Forbes list made $475 million.
It all comes down to good old entrepreneurialism.
New York's favorite billionaire, Donald Trump, made the list with a net worth of $1.4 billion, although he disputes the Forbes estimate, insisting he's worth $3.7 billion. Oh, Donald.
He's pretty vocal about it. He's a real salesman.
Other notables: fashion icon Ralph Lauren with $1.8 billion, and that down-home meat meister Frank Perdue makes the cut with $825 million. Now that's a lot of chicken. And some interesting Forbes 400 factoids: 60 of the 400 are women. 8 members of the rich list have filed for bankruptcy, and 4 of the Forbes 400 never finished high school.
still ahead. Brooklyn South. Find out why some New Yorkers are protesting the new police show and copping a real attitude.
There are too many cops shooting too many citizens on the streets of Brooklyn.
Plus, one small-town doctor's secret baby adoption operation. Why the babies he brokered are now paying the price. And... I can't see where I'm going! Yeah, but Hard Copy knows where you've been, Sandra, and who you've been seen with since your bust-up with Mac McWhat's-his-name. That's coming up.
My baby takes the morning train. He works from 9 till 5, and then he takes another home again to find me waiting for him. My baby takes the morning train. He works from 9 till 5, and then he takes another home again to find me waiting.
Tonight, a female Top Gun, an illicit affair. Now, a JAG lawyer is her only defense.
I'm all that stands between her and half a year in the brig.
JAG. Then, can one U.S. attorney stop dirty cops?
You're just gonna indict an entire precinct? If I have to.
David Caruso is Michael Hayes. And when bad things happen to good people...
We have to put this man away.
One man makes things right.
The people have spoken.
Danny Aiello is Della Ventura. It's an all-new CBS Tonight.
I want to keep my smile for life, don't you? But everybody has plaque, the leading cause of gum disease. 3 out of 4 people will have some form of gum disease in their lifetime. You can do something about it. Interplaque by Conair is clinically proven to remove nearly all plaque, even below the gum line. Its unique cleaning action can actually reverse gum disease. And Interplaque is a leading ADA-accepted power toothbrush. Interplaque by Conair, recommended by dentists to keep you smiling for life.
Imagine having a baby who can't see you. Trevor has congenital myopia. I went everywhere, and everybody, said he was too small. Then I went to Lens Crafters.
Having the lab right here, I can make almost any glasses in about an hour. I use special earpieces, filed the smallest frames. I'm helping make someone's eyesight.
The way that he looks at me now, I know he sees his mom.
Lens Crafters, helping people see better 1 hour at a time.
Lens Crafters is now open in Vancouver Mall.
Sundown creates new dietary supplements to keep your health on track. Sundown. Tomorrow's nutrition today.
Now, it's a small southern town with a dark secret. But tonight, the secret's out about the black market baby ring that may have wrecked hundreds of lives. It's an unbelievable, long-hidden secret finally coming to light in the sleepy little town of McKaysville, Georgia. The story of a town doctor and the baby-selling business he conducted for years right in the center of town. In the 1950s and 60s, if you wanted a baby and had the money, this guy would sell you one.
I guess it was illegal, very illegal. But I wanted a child so bad, I never thought of that, honest to God. I just knew that I was going to get a baby that was going to belong to me.
Authorities now believe Dr. Thomas Hicks may have sold as many as 200 infants over the years, mostly the children of local girls who were underage and unmarried. In the vacant building that used to house his clinic, you can still see tiny apartments where he let the girls stay. Incredibly, townsfolk remember Dr. Hicks not as a scoundrel, but as a saint.
I thought he was a good doctor. He looked after the babies. In fact, he delivered my first baby. And done a good job, and he was real nice about it.
It's not just local people who see Dr. Hicks as a hero. Amazingly, at one factory in Ohio, workers and their friends adopted at least 50 babies. To them, the good doctor provided affordable adoption.
He was a godsend. I could never say nothing wrong about that man. Never.
Judith Johnson, who lives in Ohio, was in her 20s when she was told she couldn't conceive. She heard about Dr. Hicks from a friend, and she and her husband drove 800 miles to Georgia, where they paid $1,000 cash for a baby girl.
We're told we would pay for the mother's keep till she had the child.
Judith says the doctor had her sign a fake birth certificate naming her as the mother. But now the little girl is grown, and Judith has told her the truth about her parentage.
When she gave you up, she gave up a good thing, but maybe that's the only choice that woman had.
Like many of the so-called Hicks babies, Melinda is searching for her birth mother. But Dr. Hicks, who died in 1972, left no records, so the trail has run cold. And the search is traumatic, both for Melinda and for the woman she knows as Mom.
My mom is hurting because I feel this need, but she doesn't hold it against me. She's been my mother for 34 years.
Melinda's only hope is that her birth mother will come forward. A few already have, like the woman who told an Atlanta reporter that Hicks paid her peanuts for her baby.
$20. $20.
For what?
He told me when I went to leave, he said, here, take this and buy you something.
Whatever happens, Melinda has been one of the lucky ones. She may never know who gave her life, but she knows who she can thank for a lifetime of love.
I never felt out of place.
Well, you don't have to thank me because I will never be sorry I did this.
Still ahead, the bullets keep flying on Brooklyn South. Now, hear why some politicians are flying off the handle. Plus, Matt and Sandra seem to be Hollywood's perfect couple. Now find out who else they've been killing time with.
I think that Matthew will become very jealous when he sees her with another man.
That's next.
Don't you worry, Polident's been improved, and everything's coming up mint. Only Polident has minty flavor crystals and 25% more mouthwash ingredient to help control denture odor. Try and improve 5-minute Polident and get minty fresh every day.
He wears it all the time. It's not just his favorite shirt, it's his lucky shirt. That's why there's Whisk with Color Hold bleaching action, to get clothes clean and keep colors bright. Whisk's special formula helps keep the colors of your favorite clothes bright, no matter how many times
Hi, Mom.
you wash your favorite shirt.
Hi, Mom.
For clothes that are clean and bright, get Whisk with Color Hold bleaching action.
Alan's asthma attack woke me. At 3 a.m., you don't try some unknown brand. You trust Primatene Mist.
It starts to open clogged breathing passages in as fast as 15 seconds.
We take asthma seriously with Primatene Mist.
Fastest type asthma relief without a prescription.
Wednesday, there's something for everyone. Starting with Roseanne on the Nanny season premiere.
Man, who needs them? Yeah.
And Murphy's been called lots of things. Pushy, blabbermouth. But now she'll be called courageous.
What's the problem? I think you should talk to the doctor.
Then see why TV Guide calls Bryant Gumbel television's best interviewer. Public eye. Then a millionaire needs a new heart now.
I am doing everything I can.
It's not enough. The most powerful Chicago hope ever. Something for everyone. CBS Wednesday.
Where caring careers begin.
Apollo College offers the training you need for a career in healthcare.
Something to take pride in.
Whether you want to work side by side with the doctor as a medical assistant, chairside as a dental assistant, or in the office as a medical office secretary, Apollo College is where caring careers begin. Rewarding careers with real opportunity. Call 1-800-36-TRAIN. That's 1-800-368-7246. Apollo College.
At First Plus, we do something for homeowners that a lot of other lenders won't do. We loan you up to 125% of the value of your home. So even if you have little or no equity, you can consolidate your bills and save up to 50% or more on your monthly payments. That could be hundreds of dollars a month back in your pocket.
So call 1-800-510-PLUS. At First Plus, we're working first for you.
You're watching Coin TV, Channel 6.
Here's Croissant Pockets from Hot Pockets brand.
Sandwiches stuffed with chicken and broccoli in a tender, flaky crust. Croissant Pockets.
Here in New York, a hot new cop drama is coming under fire, not from the bad guys, but from politicians who say the bloody series Brooklyn South is giving the borough a bad name. Just criminal. That's the verdict on the shoot-'em-up cop show, Brooklyn South, from one angry group of viewers.
Well, we're very upset about this program.
Michael Weiss and Rick Russo are business development officials in Brooklyn, New York, where much of the show is filmed. They say Brooklyn South makes the borough look more like Beirut.
We object to all the violence and the picture of Brooklyn as being a place that's lawless and out of control.
It has a very negative connotation regarding the borough of Brooklyn.
Events like this street fair, just down the street from the actual Brooklyn South precinct, are better reflections of the Bureau, Weiss and Brousseau say.
I have lived here for over 50 years, and I have never been the victim of a crime.
Brooklyn South has also drawn fire from the borough's top civic official. Borough President Howard Golden, in the center here, says the show's camera crews should get the cold shoulder from the city.
He's upset that there are too many cops shooting too many citizens on the streets of Brooklyn, and he wouldn't mind if he got to write the scripts to show how great Brooklyn is.
In a separate uproar, this commuter train ad for the show has also come under fire. Brooklyn South will, quote, blow you away, unquote. It's posted on the same railroad where 5 people died in a shooting spree just 4 years ago.
I do think it's in bad taste.
I would say legitimate complaint.
Go back to the drawing boards and think about doing something that's really in line with what really happens here in Brooklyn.
So if controversy makes for good television, then this uproar could push Brooklyn South to the forefront of this season's hit TV shows. By the way, those controversial posters will be removed from the Long Island Railroad just as soon as embarrassed officials can rip them down. Terry?
And here in Los Angeles, Barry, Brooklyn South producer Stephen Bochco is returning Howard Golden's fire. In a letter to Golden, Bochco says, quote, most people are smart enough to realize that there are bad people everywhere. In the fullness of time, you'll see that the heroism and goodness of the Brooklyn cops and citizens we portray far outweigh their malevolence. Tomorrow on Hard Copy, he was the heartthrob Hollywood actor who came to symbolize troubled youth in movies and real life. And even before James Dean's untimely death, his life was the subject of much speculation. Now this man claims to have all the answers, and he's telling them in a racy new book.
Dean was a very perverse person. I mean, there's a streak in him of perversity.
It's James Dean's Secrets from the Grave, tomorrow. For a long time, it looked like Sandra Bullock's relationship with Southern gentleman Matt McConaughey was the perfect Hollywood love match. Seems they were always going somewhere together, but lately Sandra and Matt have been flying solo or with other eligible singles, and you almost need a scorecard to keep up. Looks like Sandra Bullock's cruising solo without Matt McConaughey.
Guys, I can't see where I'm going.
Together, Matt and Sandra made the perfect, sweet, sexy Hollywood couple. But there was trouble in paradise, and now they've both been spotted out with others. Star Magazine's Janet Charlton's been following the twosome.
She really wants to settle down. So eventually that's what broke them up.
For months, the couple played with the press, while privately insiders say their love was real.
It was a very serious romance, actually, but neither of them ever wanted to admit it.
Are we a couple, honey?
But now they've gone their separate ways, turning Macho Matt into a dating machine. He's been spotted making moves on Jim Carrey's soon-to-be ex, Lauren Holly, at a Malibu beach party.
People that were at the party were shocked because she spent the whole time she was there glued to Matthew McConaughey, flirting with him. She was wearing a very tiny, skimpy outfit.
And Matthew's still seeing former flame Ashley Judd.
When he and Sandra loosened their ties, Ashley was right in there like a rocket.
Sandra's no shrinking violet either. She's been speeding around Hollywood with Dweezil Zappa.
She likes dark, handsome guys.
And then there's the mystery man seen here at Los Angeles Airport with Sandra.
I think that Matthew will become very jealous when he sees her with another man. This could be an interesting ploy on Sandra's part.
We'll have to see how this romantic roundabout ends. Sandra may not have Matt, but she's still got her sense of humor.
I have to go in here. This is laser. You can go.
Sandra Bullock just finished wrapping her current film, Hope Floats, in Austin, Texas, which she also co-produced. She stars with Harry Connick Jr. Sandra apparently was so taken by Austin, she bought a house there.
Attention all students. Attention all students.
State Farm Insurance and Coin TV are looking for favorite teachers. If you have a teacher you'd like to nominate as Teacher of the Month, simply go to your nearest participating State Farm Insurance agent and have them give you a form. Fill out the vital info and mail it to Coin TV. If your teacher is selected, they will receive an official Teacher of the Month plaque and a $200 check. You get a nifty Coin TV baseball cap and the whole class will have a party. Beats schoolwork, so don't delay and nominate your teacher today.
That is all.
I'm Jim Palmer with a terrific offer from the Money Store.
Attention. The Money Store's special home equity loan with no payments for 90 days is now available through September 30th. With it, you can replace high-interest debts with a single, easy-to-handle payment. Plus, save up a little extra cash and take a 90-day break from paying bills. If you're a homeowner, call the Money Store today at 1-800-LOAN-YES. We now return to your regularly scheduled commercial.
The Money Store, where America goes for money.
And hurt me like before, and now you're coming back for more. I hear you knocking.
Coffee creamer hard to open?
But you can't come in.
Try International Delight with our new Flavor Fresh pour spout. It's easier to open, less messy, and just a twist seals in the freshness. So now, enjoying International Delight is as easy as this, instead of this. Try our two delicious new flavors, Café de Mexico and Southern Butter Pecan.
On the next salad, you think you know them. Then you discover their secret life. A loving husband disappeared. A respected minister exposed. Secret double lives on the next salad.
Watch today at 3 on Coin TV 6. Closed captioning provided by
Ellipse.
A revolution in total body conditioning.
Ellipse.
New from NordiTrack.
Look better.
Feel great.
Call now.
Tomorrow on Hard Copy, they seem like the perfect little helper for parents, but buying the wrong baby walker can be a deadly mistake.
These children had fractures of the skull. These children could have easily died.
It's a hard target investigation that might just keep your baby from walking into trouble. Tomorrow.
That's Hard Copy for tonight. From a windy New York City, I'm Barry Nolan.
And I'm Terry Murphy. Friday, our Hard Target team of investigators brought you the story of Operation Tiger Rescue and their efforts to save abandoned show business animals. Here's a few of your thoughts.
Yes, my name is Jose Aguilar-Ducci, and I'm calling from Palm Springs, California. I certainly hope that this fellow is able to raise the funds necessary. It is viable that he continues to do the beautiful work he has been doing.
Susan in San Diego. I want to say that I think it's really a tragedy. There's no excuse for it, and it's a real disgrace on the community. I want to thank Hard Copy for their persistence in protecting animals and animal welfare and in their investigations, and I encourage you to keep it up.
My name is Pearl. I'm from Manchester, New Hampshire. It's wrong. They should let them in, keep those cats, and care for them and love them. And that's it. The people that are complaining, tell them to move.
Hi, my name is Joan Miller from Las Cruces, New Mexico, and I think it is absolutely horrible that these people are even considering harming these animals. These animals are beautiful. They should be saved. Absolutely saved.
Tonight, a female Top Gun, an illicit affair. Now, a JAG lawyer is her only defense.
I'm all that stands between her and half a year in the brig.
JAG. Then, can one U.S. attorney stop dirty cops?
You're just gonna indict an entire precinct?
If I have to. David Caruso is Michael Hayes. And when bad things happen to good people,
We have to put this man away.
one man makes things right.
The people have spoken.
Danny Aiello is Della Ventura. It's an all-new CBS Tonight.
You can't borrow your way out of debt, but First Finance can help you get back on track faster than you ever thought possible. Introducing the fee-free loan, offered only to First Finance customers. There's no origination fees or points, no appraisal fees, no credit report fees, no processing fees or underwriting fees, not even closing fees. No other mortgage company is willing to do that. You get it all, a fee-free loan and a second chance. Call First Finance today. We give you the loan, and you get all the credit.
Attention women, looking for a fun way to make money? Choose your own hours, be your own boss, as a demonstrator for Christmas Around the World party plan. With no initial investment, Christmas Around the World is the best job anywhere. Earn top commissions, have a debt-free Christmas.